Hello to the geek side. It is your boy, the Samoyed Geek, also known as Johnny. So here today, we're talking about DC's Legends of Tomorrow Season 3. Now, Season 3 just ended on Monday, and I'm recording this on a Thursday, so that I've had time to process it overall, and I've tried going back and rewatching a couple of episodes that I really like, just so that they'd stand out a little bit more in my head. But yeah, no, Season 3 of Legends of Tomorrow, I just gotta say, as of right now, it's better than Arrow, it's better than The Flash. I saw some parts of Black Lightning, really wasn't my thing. Only time I watched Supergirl was for Crisis on Earth X, because honest to God, I'm not big on that show. And compared to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., it's better than Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which sucks, because I really freaking love Season 4. No, but anyways, Season 3 of Legends of Tomorrow is by far just so much fun. They lean so much, like, they had magic, which I didn't think about would work when they first announced it. I'm just like, magic seems a little bit weird for time-traveling superheroes. That, we'll see how it goes. I saw it, and now at the end, I just freaking love it. I really hope that the Legends take on more of these big, magical, weird stuff, as opposed to, say, Arrow, where it's just super grounded, and The Flash, where it's just, hey, here's a villain created by science and stuff. So there's that. But yeah, no, Season 3 starts off with ArubaCon, practically with Mick in Aruba, and then he fights Julius Caesar, which I found freaking hilarious, and Caesar broke his nose, and then later into the season finale, you see Caesar come back, Mick just socks him right in the face as well, and then he breaks Caesar's nose, which was like a nice little callback I find. And then, yeah, no, but for Season 3, they added a couple of new legends. One of them, like, honestly, the new legends that they added on was just absolutely amazing. But so far, we still had, in Season 3, we still had White Canary, we still have the Atom, we still have Heatwave, I can't remember, Citizen Steel, which was Nate, who I still find absolutely hilarious. He gets high a couple of times in the season, but not off of weed, is off of something else. Vixen from Season 2 still there. Jax and Professor Stein, I'll talk about them later though. And then they add on Zari, who in the comics is the wife of Black Adam. And I'm just like, they're introducing Zari, and they didn't stick to her lore, but honestly, she's just such a minor character in the comics that barely anyone remembers. Like, only most notable thing about her is her name in the comics. It's notable for all the wrong reasons, honestly. So I'm okay with the changes they made to her. Her character was fantastic. I've got a slight crush on her, to say the least. She's really pretty. And her personality is just hilarious. And then they added on Kid Flash later, near the last 4 or 5 episodes, who I found a little bit strange, but then I see Kid Flash on this, and honestly, he's a lot more fun on this than he is compared to, say, Season 3 of The Flash, which I'm honestly okay with, because the actor seems like he's having a great time while he's laughing, and I just love how much fun he's having. And then there's the reoccurring character who I personally love, Constantine. My boy right here, Constantine. But yeah, no, I was super sad when Constantine when Constantine just got canceled and they didn't even get to finish their first season. It was just, I find it absolutely atrocious. NBC, seriously, DC, never give NBC a freaking TV show. They don't know how to sell it right. They stuck Constantine on a Friday night at 10 o'clock. I mean, only people at home on Friday nights are usually people who are lonely, like I was. Yeah, that's why I was able to watch all of it as it came out. And children. Now, it might be a superhero show, but it's Constantine. That is not meant for children. Just putting that out there. No, but holy crap, I was so happy when they announced that Constantine showed up on Arrow, and then you see him in Season 4, which is why I actually have my Arrow Season 4 poster up. Because I love Constantine, and I actually really like that suit. And then you see Constantine in this season, and holy crap, does Matt Ryan just play Constantine right? That man is perfect as Constantine. I hope he can play him forever, animated, live action. If there's ever a movie with Constantine in it, that'd just be wonderful. Sorry, just lighting went out there for a little bit. Yeah, no, but Constantine was amazing. Am I forgetting one? I don't think so. But, yeah, no, there's that one, like, notable episodes is definitely Crisis on Earth X. And if you guys want me to do a full review of it, I definitely will. But, yeah, no, let's get into some of the heavy stuff for Season 3. Martin dies. Yeah, Martin dies. The half of Firestorm dies, and then Jax leaves after Martin's death, and I just... Honestly, they played that death right. Because they played it at the end of the 4-episode crossover, where it brings the entire universe together. That way, anyone who watched Flash is like, oh, hey, where the hell's Martin? And then you find out he dies, but... I don't know, I mean, like... One question I have, though, is that... I'm just realizing this now. Back in, like, Season 2, after Ronnie dies, the team has to take Martin and help him find someone else to bond with so that they can have those bonding sessions so that they don't explode or die or whatever. So now I'm just wondering, okay, so that now that Martin's dead, who the hell is Jax bonding with on a weekly basis or whatever? Because if he doesn't get that, he dies initially. And this is all just coming to me now. I really hope they answer that question, because Jax is such a great character. I mean, when you see Season 1, it starts out as, hey, Martin drugs Jax, and then let's go on a time adventure. Season 2, they're still there. And then Season 3 initially just starts off with Jax wanting to go back, and then Martin just going, I'm going to come with you, because I'm the reason why you even came to begin with, and it's wrong that now that you want to go and I don't come with you. So... Honestly, I love their dynamic. Ray... I find that Ray's just, like, it's just the kindest and cutest, kind-hearted soul guy in the show. By the way, the actor Brandon Routh's wife is in this, and the villain is Damien Dark, and then Brandon Routh's wife is the daughter of Damien Dark. So you know they play up their chemistry a little in the show, and it's absolutely hilarious, especially in the second to last episode, right before the finale. I just love the show, honestly, right now. The chemistry between Ray and Damien Dark's daughter, I can't remember her name right now, actually, shoot. But yeah, no, Ray and Dark's daughter have this fun little thing going on, because, you know, it's the actor's actual wife. And then they're just absolutely hilarious in that. And then at that second last episode, Nora, that's her name, Nora. She gets completely possessed by the demon known as Mollusk. They play that up a little bit, where they're trying to figure out the name of the demon, and they keep going back and forth. It's Mollusk, and then back and forth. It's absolutely hilarious. I don't think they completely clarify it, but even in the end, I mean, who really cares? It's just a time demon who's only seen once in slightly shoddy CGI. But yeah, no, that happens. Was it in that second to last episode? There's this scene where Nora gets completely possessed by Mollusk. And then Dark has to go to the Legends like, okay, fine, I need your help to save my little girl. She's my daughter, I gotta save her, and any dad would, honestly, for their daughter. As long as if it's a good dad, he loves his daughter. But, yeah, no, he goes to the Legends, and then Ray has this idea of, well, I mean, we could try talking to her. I did make quite the connection with her when you guys kidnapped me on this mission. And then Dark's just eyes wide open, just looks at him like, what? And then Ray's just like, not like that. And then they're trying to come up with ideas, and as the Legends are, they come up with the most ridiculously stupid, but also funny ideas. And then Ray suggested, what if I got inside of her? Dark's eyes just wide up, looks at Ray, and he's just straight up, not like that. And it's just hilarious, because his idea was that he'll go really small into the atom form in his suit, fly inside of Nora's ear, and then pretend to be Mollusk. Honestly, I'm just going to say Mollusk by this point. No, but he flies inside Nora's ear, and then he's like, Nora, the totems are ripe for the picking. Go to the Legends and get the totems. And then Dark just takes her there. She gets trapped. And then turns into this whole other thing where it ends with the legends themselves becoming totem bearers, which is the totems are the things that Vixen has. It's the animal totem, and then Zari comes in with the air totem. And then they have this character named Kuasa who's in it, who is actually the freaking hell. My lighting keeps going off. No, but and then you have Kuasa who comes in, who is the granddaughter of Vixen, as you find out. So sister of Mari, who is also the current time Vixen inside of the Arrowverse. But then Kuasa comes in at first, and then she's the one with the water totem, but then she gets killed. But then they do some time tampering all over again, just as Legends does, and then she is then the Vixen. She is also a Vixen near the end with Mari, so they take on and off shifts, which I'm not sure how I feel about that yet. I mean, that only comes up at the end of the season. So we'll see how that's played out, because you see Vixen show up once in Arrow Season 4 to fight Dark himself. Yeah, but, let's just talk about the finale mainly, because the lead up to it was honestly really fun. So was it? There's like 6 totems in total. There's the Earth totem, there's the Water totem, Spirit totem, which is the one that Vixen has, Fire totem. So Water, Earth, Air, Fire, Death totem, and then the Spirit totem. Yeah, 6 totems in total. So the Death totem ended up with Sarah, and then they were originally going to trust Damien Dark with it because he wanted to help his daughter. As suspected, he betrayed them because he thinks that he found a better way to save his daughter or something. I don't completely remember. I just remember it being a little bit silly. So there was that, and then you have the Air totem, who was Zari's. You had the Fire totem, who obviously went to Mick since he's a pyromaniac. Ray and Wally switched between the Water totem. Nate ended up with the Earth totem, and then Zari, Air, Vixen, Spirit. Don't think I'm forgetting anything. But yeah, no, they ended up with the Spirit totem, and then they had to create a champion kind of a thing to fight Mullis at the end when he's unleashed, because Damien Dark sacrifices himself, takes the place of Nora, and then Mullis transfers his entire essence into Damien so that Nora can live. So hopefully that character comes back, because she was pretty interesting, and they were trying to redeem her, and honestly her character was quite likable. There was those episodes where you see her as a little girl and you see them trying to bring her back, because you see that good in her. She's not entirely bad, and Damien recognizes that it's his fault that she even became the demon that she did to begin with, since he stuck Mullis in her. Oh, that sounds sexually weird. No, but anyways, Damien in the end dies, but then all because of the 6 totem bearers, which was Wally, Sarah, Zari, Heatwave, Nate, and I'm forgetting someone. Wally, Heatwave, Nate, Zari, Sarah. Oh, and yeah, I'm forgetting Vixen. I'm forgetting Vixen herself. But yeah, no. So they turn into this champion to fight Mullis, and then it turns into this Ghostbusters 1 situation where it's like, choose your champion, and choose the form of the destroyer. And then there's, and then next thing you know, Mr. Stay Puft Marshmallow Man pops up. Well, in this, they have Bebo, which, if you don't know what Bebo is, it's kind of like this Furby kind of a thing. It's not exactly Furby, it's a little bit more posable from the looks of it. But they have Bebo come in, and it is hilarious, because you see Bebo fighting this giant CGI time demon, and it's doing like these kung fu moves, because like the legends got sucked into it, and we're all commanding it at once, kind of like a Power Ranger Megazord, which was pretty entertaining, honestly, because they just lean so hard into ridiculousness that you can't help but laugh and just go like, yes, this is something that would probably happen with these characters by now, and you can't help but love it. But yeah, no, in the end, it's like pirates, Vikings, and freaking Romans fighting a town, fighting Jonah Hex, which pops up in the season finale, and they bring back Jax, Helena of Troy, and then Kuasa with the actual Spirit totem. But Jax comes back. Turns out they pulled him into that battle 5 years after they dropped him off. He has a kid who's really cute, and I think the picture of the kid's actually the actor's daughter, because the main reason why he left the show is because he had a kid, so he wanted to be around his kid more. But yeah, no, the season overall was amazing. I like it more than Arrow right now. I like it more than Flash. I sadly like it more than Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I mean, and if I were to compare it to the Netflix stuff, I don't really know if I could. That's the thing. Netflix is just so much different to the actual live television stuff. I'd have to watch all of it again and then compare it to, say, Jessica Jones Season 2 right now, and then Luke Cage Season 2, which is coming out in June, which I can't wait for. And yeah. But yeah, no, if you get the chance, whenever it comes out on Blu-ray DVD, I do recommend buying it. I sure as heck am. I love that TV show so much. Season 1's okay. Season 2 was way better. Season 3 is just like top dog right up there. Beating out the Flash, Arrow, like I've said. And yeah, by the way, you'll see me wearing this T-shirt again when I'm doing my Black Bolt review. I'm trying to get as much out there as I can, just for any people who are interested in this kind of stuff. So yeah, Legends of Tomorrow Season 3, watch it. It's worth it. It's wonderful. They lean way more into the lore. They have Constantine, for God's sakes. I love Constantine. That Matt Ryan's absolutely amazing, as I'm pretty sure I said. And he is going to be a mainstay for Season 4, which I cannot wait. Because apparently they're going even more with the demon stuff. Because apparently when they let out Mullis, they released the bunch of other time demons. So, I mean, we'll see how that goes, especially with Constantine. Hopefully there's a little bit more of the horror exorcism stuff. Oh yeah, I also completely forgot. They got Citizen Cold in from Earth X after the crossover episode, which was really entertaining to see. Because you have Captain Cold back initially, but it's a reverse Captain Cold because he's not cynical. And then there's just scenes of, hey, he's trying to pretend to be their therapist because Martin died in the crossover episode. So you got that going on, and then they call him Leo instead of Leonard. I just love it, honestly. But yeah, no. So that's the end of my video. Do subscribe if you like. Hit the bell icon for any notifications if you want me to annoy you even more. And that is it. The Samoyed Geek is signing out. See ya.